So today's discussion is about whether you should invest in LIC policies or not for your life insurance. So for that we need to look at several factors. So first of all, we need to understand what is life insurance and why you need to invest in it. And second, we also need to see what LIC is all about and whether it can help us to provide the required life insurance at the premium that they charge. So first of all, life insurance is, if I have to say it at the top level, it is a kind of I think financial security for the family should the breadwinner of the family should something happen to the breadwinner of the family due to some reason and he's no longer able to provide the required financial support um, due to several reasons. Maybe he got expired or some other thing, right? So the family that depends on him or her for the financial support should not feel at a loss to meet their daily expenses or like other expenses because of the income stream being cut off. So life insurance is basically a replacement for the monthly salary or the financial support that the breadwinner of the family was providing till that time. So it is normally recommended to take a life insurance cover which is at least equal to 10 times your annual income. Preferably, I think it's better if you to be on the safer side if you make it 15 times your annual income. So that is basically the purpose of life insurance. So let's say if a person is like the sole breadwinner for the family, so whatever income that person is bringing in every month, which is helping to meet the expenses of the family, once that person is no longer there, what is the replacement for that person's income, so that the expenses or the other needs of the family can continue uninterrupted. So basically life insurance helps in that regard. The moment the salary stops, the income stops because the breadwinner is no longer there, the life insurance company will pay a lump sum amount which can then be used to meet the expenses of the family as before. So now coming to LIC, I personally would not recommend investing in it. I know, like even including myself, when we youngsters start working, a lot of our family members or friends or relatives will usually convince us to buy some LIC policies, and we would end up buying them, and then we would end up paying hefty premiums for them at a very low coverage, right? So I think it is a common practice here, at least in India. Even within the friends and relatives, there are a lot of people who do this LIC maybe as a part-time thing or full-time thing, and they will try to convince you to buy a policy. But in my opinion, it is one of the worst investment decisions that you could make. The main reason being the amount or the premium that they charge, LIC charges, is very high as compared to the life insurance cover they provide. It's minimal, and also like some people wrongly look at LIC as an investment, thinking about the bonus that they will accrue at the end of the maturity, but that is very minimal, not very high. So neither are you getting sufficient life insurance covered that is recommended, like 10 to 15 times your annual income to cover your family expenses in your absence, nor are you getting good returns in it. So there are much better products in the market. So if you have to look at life insurance, look at it as a purely insurance product, and not as something like an asset which can give you returns. So you're not investing in a life insurance to give you returns, rather it is for your protection and safety of your family once you are no longer there. So if you have to look at it as purely insurance and a protection perspective, I think the better option is to go with a term life insurance cover. There are much good companies, there are very good companies out there who provide very good term insurance covers, and the premium for them is also very less, and the coverage is also very high. Like depending on your age, like a 1 crore term plan cover can cost something around 10 to 12k per annum. Like if you are below 30 years of age, that's very less as compared to the amount that LIC would charge for the same coverage. And so I would definitely recommend to go with term plan for life insurance if you're looking for life insurance. And another benefit is the amount that you will save by not paying that hefty premium for LIC. That amount, same amount, if you invest in mutual funds for the same duration of the LIC policy, you would make much higher returns as compared to the bonus that you would have got in LIC. So I think if you are looking at life insurance, go with pure term plan covers and save the amount in premium that you would have otherwise paid to LIC, and that premium you should invest in mutual funds for that same duration, let's say 20-25 years, and you would see a great returns on that investment. So these are some of the reasons why I strongly recommend against investing in LIC policies, because in today's world, I think the latest scenario, it does not make sense, because neither does it provide you the sufficient life cover that you need, nor does it provide you the good returns that you deserve. So that's all for today. Hope this was helpful.